It's time to pick tomatoes. There's a ton on these plants that are ready to be picked. And I just picked from these yesterday or day before yesterday, but they ripen up so fast. So we're gonna go through and pick the ones that are all ripe. And I wanted to give you guys a little tip for your squash bugs to keep them off your tomatoes. So what I'll do is when I know the tomatoes are about to ripen up is I will put these bags, these are just produce bags, over my tomatoes. And for some reason, the squash bugs and the caterpillars do not like that. And it kind of makes sense because it doesn't look like a very appetizing tomato. So they tend to stay away from the tomatoes that have the mesh bags on there. So if I have some really like huge tomatoes that I don't want anything to get to, I will put a bag on them. And I will link these below. I'll use, I get them on Amazon, and I'll share my affiliate link in the description so you guys can pick those up. This one does not want to come off there yet. I like to pick them when they're still a little bit green, because if I let these get any redder than this, the birds are going to get to them and bugs are going to get to them. The only thing that bugs me is the cracks on the top, because this happens when you have like a dry spell and then you have a heavy rain, which we did. We had a huge dry spell and then we had a heavy rain that lasted all day long. So that's kind of when these split on the top like this, but they're totally fine to eat. You can just cut that part off. Just make sure there aren't any bugs that got in through there.
There's some really red peppers over there. Like chili peppers.
Check these out. These are our first red ghost peppers of the season. So I'm gonna make an extra hot salsa for the boys with these. I ran out of room for jalapenos. There's more out there, but I think this is enough to make some salsa with these tomatoes that I just picked. I think I have some sweet lunchbox peppers over there in the cottage garden I need to pick. I still have to touch the cherry tomatoes.